What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video we are doing the 44th installment of Retro Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing my Gemini Jets 1:400 scale Reno Air McDonnell MD-90. You may recognize this model as I only unboxed this just a few months ago. Got this back in early August after it was announced in that awesome set from July of 2024, which I was originally hoping would be announced during the Airliners International Convention in Kansas City, but I was told that there were some delays with shipping, so that pushed the release date back by a bit. But July 3rd it came out, and it was an awesome set with two awesome Mad Dogs, and I figured, why not take a look at the Reno Air aircraft here, since the MD-90 doesn't get a lot of love these days. Never really has, actually. So we'll go ahead and move the model out of the way. We'll take a look at the box. So this is your standard Gemini Jets box, but you will notice one little error here is that they forgot to put the look inside thing on the bottom left corner where the flap is. So yeah, but you can see there's the plastic cradle and everything else is pretty much all the same. So that has not changed all that much. Gemini Jets 25th anniversary insignia, made for collectors by collectors, image of the plane, aircraft type, and the lovely Reno Air logo. 1:400 scale die-cast model aircraft. On the underneath, you got the standard Gemini Jets details, and yeah, the box is rubbed up against the shelf, so that's why there's some marks there. Right side, we have the Gemini logo. Item number on this is GJROA 551. Image of the plane and McDonnell MD-90. Top of the box, you have the adult collectible model warning with the barcode, and the right side is the same as the left. And then the back, 2024 release as expected. So this aircraft does have a bit of an interesting story here, and unfortunately, there was an accident with this aircraft at one point in its career. So we'll take a look at that when we assess the real-life aircraft's history here. Yeah, the MD-90 mold from Gemini is really good. Much better than what they have for the MD-80 from Gemini JC Wings, as the nose shape is a lot better and has a lot of good details going on for it. So it's a really nice model. Very happy to have picked this up, even if this is not 100% within my retro collecting criteria. But either way, I'm happy for any retro release, especially when it comes to the Mad Dogs. Starting up at the front, we do have the nose cone. We have the anti-glare black shield along with the cockpit windows. We have the nose gear door and the nose gear, of course, and the MD-90 fuselage. It just seems really big to me on this plane, and it doesn't seem right to me, but maybe that's just how it is. We have the L1 door, and there's one antenna up there on the top. You can see the Reno Air titles, and then that silver there incorporates into that A there for Reno Air, so that little cheat line incorporating into the titles. It's a very nice design choice by Reno Air, and I love the green line below that. It transitions into that gray belly. Got the overwing exits right there, and then the registration of November 905 Romeo Alpha. Then we move towards the rear of the aircraft. We do have little Ski Lake Tahoe decal on the engines, and then there's a skier there on the tail. Very nice detail captured there, right alongside the lovely mountains there. I think they're the Sierra Nevadas, if I remember correctly. Not the Rockies, because they're a little further west than where the Rockies are at there in Reno, Nevada. Right side of the aircraft, we do have a very small R1 door there. And you have a couple luggage doors on this side, two up front, one on the back, and then there's registration again. And another look there at the tail, which has a different skier on this side. I never really paid attention to that, but there's a different skier there who's actually got the, forget what they call them there, with the feet, those big boards that you attach to your feet when you're skiing, whereas the other guy here on the other side of the aircraft doesn't really have that. Looks like more of a snowboarder there, actually, than anything on that side. And then we'll flip it underneath. We do have your standard Gemini Jets details with the logo, stand hole, and various panels printed on all throughout. Very nice. And there's the top of the aircraft, which has the overwing exit markings right there, and also one antenna and the little beacon light attached to that as well. So overall, a very nice little model here from Gemini with a very lovely MD-90. Hopefully they do use this a little more. One release I'd like to see them do in the future is the Delta Flot MD-90. One of the old Delta liveries. And fun fact about that, they never wore the Ron Allen for Delta. The MD-90s for Delta never had that Ron Allen livery. So they went straight from widget to Delta Flot if they had been around in the fleet for any extended amount of time. So now let's take a look at the real-life aircraft's history. This aircraft first flew on March 1st of 1997, and then it took until December for this aircraft to get to Reno Air. It was transferred to American in 1999 when American acquired the airline, They had it for a few years, but then it went into storage not long after. Lion Air picked it up in 2005, re-registered her to Papa Kilo-Lima, India, Lima. Unfortunately, in March of 2009, she had a hard landing at Jakarta Soekarno-Hatta Airport. Her landing gear collapsed and the aircraft was substantially damaged beyond repair, so she was written off after that. And that'll do it for this episode of Retro Reviews. With that being said, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.